Okay, so I'm trying a new setup. This one is at my desk, so it's a little less likely to be disturbed by sitting cats, so I can have it at the height that I desire. Um, but the game that I'm going to be trying to play right for tonight is going to be Escape the Room Mystery at Stargazer Manor. Um, says 3 to 8 people. Gonna try to do it alone. So if I get upset, I may just quit, and this video is gonna go nowhere. Um, so let's see. Uh, do not open any of the envelopes. Read section 1 before your guests arrive. Okay. Section 1. What are escape rooms? So don't care about that. Your mom. So says welcome to, or not welcome to, gosh, welcome escape room the host, or escape the room host. Okay. I hate reading, and I hate that I'm also picking games that make me read a lot, mostly because I enjoy playing them and normally I don't read out loud. Okay. Welcome escape the room host to this new interactive group mystery for I hate this. Okay. Welcome Escape the Room host to this new interactive mystery for groups of 3 to 8. You and your guests will spend, as characters. Oh, there's period appropriate music. That's fun. Okay. So I just started to panic lightly that I may not be able to do this because of the character aspect of this. But we'll see. You and your guests will spend the evening as characters in a story solving clever puzzle. Oh god. In a story solving clever puzzles in order to unravel the mystery happening at the Stargazer Manor. In the story. Okay, we're setting the scene. It's 1869, and you are the recently dismissed caretaker of the Stargazer Manor. You will be inviting your friends to join a secret investigation into the behavior of a well-known and respected astronomer. Oh my god, I hate reading out loud so much. Astronomer. In your small seaside town. The astronomer began acting very strange after the passing of his wife several years ago, eventually disappearing into his estate. And now strange things seem to be happening outside of his house. Loud, unfamiliar noises, an unpleasant smell, smoke billowing from the observatory. You and your friends are on a mission to find out what's going on at Stargazer Manor. But be careful, in the end, you may be the ones that need saving. Let's see. Content time. Scene 1. And then, I guess, do I pull this stuff out? A solution wheel. Does it just give... Okay, interesting. And then, is there anything else hiding in the box? Play a lot of exit games. Normally there's stuff hiding in the box. Okay. I'll just put this over in the corner. Let it sit. And then I guess we'll put the solution wheel right here. I guess I'll pull these out. I don't know. Okay, so what we got here is the door, the telescope, the bookcase, the filing cabinet, and the dressing table. Okay. Do not open any of... Okay. So planning the events. Do not open any of the elements. leave them in the box for now. I've already taken them out. I don't care. Okay, we're just gonna put this over here then, since it says. No, we'll just leave. Yeah, we'll leave them here. Table setup. Fair amount of space. Large table. Timer clock. Um, Stop. Read no further until your guests arrive. I don't care. I'm doing it alone. Backstory. Here we are. It's been over a year since the caretaker was dismissed by Richard Harrison, the retired astronomer who the townsfolk all knew so well. After the death of his wife 3 years ago, the astronomer began acting quite strangely, sending away his all of the help at his manor except for the caretaker and the cook, refusing visitors, withdrawing more and more inside his observatory, and then, one day, quite suddenly, forcing the caretaker and the cook out the door as well. As an employee at the manor for over 20 years, the caretaker had developed quite a fondness for the quirky astronomer. Recently, the caretaker made the long journey up to the old manor to persuade the astronomer to let his friends help fix up things. The gate was locked, the mail was piling up, but the caretaker was most alarmed by the strange noises, the unpleasant smell, and the smoke coming from the observatory. The caretaker wrote letters asking for the help of a few friends in town to join the investigation of the manor. Thankfully, all agreed and have gathered tonight outside a side entrance and will soon venture inside to investigate. Okay. Scene cards. You'll discover them. Solution wheel. Or you will discover them throughout the game. Okay. Crown symbol. Rotate for the solution. And then I guess I'll get bring my notebook into view as well. Let me just move it off the pages from the last game. Put this pen in the proper location. Okay. Okay. So we'll put that over there. That's gone forever. We'll put this here. Scene 1. Investigating the manor. Right. What's this? Okay. Solution wheel. Section 2. Pretty good, actually. Objective. Green scene card 1. Scene card 1. Investigate the manor. The last light of dusk casts a long, ominous shadow from the Stargazer Manor. The caretaker leads you up to what is left of the front steps, carefully avoiding the weeds that slowly overtaking the old house. You enter through a side door, dim lights spilling into the parlor, and reveal an appalling sight. The manor is riddled with pipes of all sizes collecting all manner of beside. There's a lot of manor in this. Different types of manners. Of bizarre machinery. All of the comfort and fineries have been shoved aside to allow room for these strange contraptions. You soon realize that the pipes are all a part of a single immense machine that the scope of which is so great it is a marvel the entire house does not collapse under its weight. Whatever its function, the machine is operational, as it produces a continuous hum that can be heard throughout the house. Alas, there is no sign of the astronomer. You follow the largest of the pipes and find they converge in a single room in the attic. Entering, you startle as a heavy iron door slams shut behind you. You hear the muffled sounds of locks engaging. You're trapped. Start the timer now. I'm not going to start a timer. I'm recording this. It's whatever. Well, I'll make note of the time. You turn to examine your new confinement. Five primary objects share. Oh God, I can't read. Reading is hard. You turn to examine your new confinement. Five primary objects share your prison. a stylish dressing table, covered by a thick layer of dust, a strange telescope, extending to the angle of the ceiling, a sturdy metal filing cabinet, trying to make it look nice. Okay. Where was it? Filing cabinet, a large bookcase filled with aging books, and the unyielding iron door preventing your escape. You've decided to investigate these things. Look closely at the illustration on the 5 large envelopes, but do not open them yet. A framed photo of the astronomer's wife catches your notice. The image seems oddly out of place in a laboratory environment. A curious thing indeed. Remove the photo and examine it. What do you see on the back? Does the key fit the lock in the dressing table? Oh, there's the key. I see it. Use the solution wheel to find out. Start with the outer rim on the white. Okay. So let's see. We're going to remove this. Oh gosh, sticky. Okay, it's been removed. Oh, there's a key. How cool. Definitely focusing on the key, not the stickiness. Okay, remove the sticky. Sticky number 1 is removed. Okay, sticky number 2 is removed. Okay, so we got the key card here. I'll bring it closer so you can see a little better. Take the solution wheel. Let me just up a little bit. Okay. So, dressing table is this symbol here. Okay. So, start with the outer rim. So it's red. Looks like a little tree thingy. Okay. And then green. What? Okay. Green or yellow is 3 dots. Green is P or the yin yang. That makes me think of psych. I love psych. And then this one. There we go. Here we are. Okay. I just got 2 dressing tables. It says, okay. Line up the colored symbols on the key. You'll see the same 2 dressing tables on the window. You've solved the puzzle. You can now open the dressing table envelope and dump out its contents. Okay. So let's see. Oh gosh, I hate these little tappy things. I don't want to rip them. I ripped it immediately. Okay. So let's, oh gosh, pull this out. Is there anything left in here? Nope. Okay. So we'll put that back into its little place. And then let's see. Scene 2. So I guess we're done with scene 1. It's gone forever. A terrible tragedy. You find very little inside the dressing table, only a worn and creased map of the stars. The astronomer may have used this map to align or help him align his telescope as he charted the heavens. Perhaps it will reveal a clue to the bizarre telescope and how it's used. You assume the drawer is otherwise empty until further investigation revealed a folded newspaper clipping. Okay, the date is circled. So I feel like that's important. I'm pulling on my thing. Um, the Old Post, terrible air tragedy. Hot air balloon catches fire during astronomy experiment. On the morning of Saturday, December 11th, 1866, an experiment led by astronomer Richard Harrison turned from excitement to tragedy as a hot air balloon carrying the astronomer and his wife Abigail unexpectedly ran off course into the forest and caught fire. Harrison survived the accident with several severe burns. His wife, the only other person aboard, succumbed to fatal injuries. Oh, that's big sad. Okay, so 1866 is circled, so I feel like that's significant in some way, but we'll figure out why eventually. It's circled green, so I feel like that says something. Let's look at this map. Okay. A little bird. Okay. So, looking at this map, it kind of draws me to the telescope picture because this is here. Or there's, wait, where am I? You can see the star map in the window. Um, so let's see. So red, yellow, green, blue. Is it really that simple? Let's see. Red, yellow is the plus sign. Green is that circle. Um, this blue is a ladybug looking thing. And that it really is that simple. Okay, cool. I've solved it. Where did the scene two? Does that mean I get to open this now? I'm gonna open it because there are two matching symbols. And I feel like that's correct. Let's put this over with the other ones, which was right here. Okay. Um, so I guess I open this up because that was kind of really simple, and I think it was correct. Oh, there's so many things. Ah! Okay. Is that all the shapes that I needed? Yes. Okay. We'll put that here. And then, uh, telescope. Okay. Scene card 3. Examining the telescope. A closer inspection reveals that this large telescope is far more than it first appears. Okay. The strange machine looks to be the heart of this mechanism. Mechanized I keep reading things. I keep pausing at the wrong point. The strange machine looks to be the heart of this mechanized wonder. The highest conception of pipes lead directly to its center. The lens is intact, but much of the rest of the machine seems to have knocked loose, surely the result of some calamitous explosion or similar mishap. Though you do not know the purpose of the machine, it's clearly functioning to some degree. You now identify the telescope through, though you do not know the purpose of the machine, it is clearly functioning to some degree. You now identify the telescope as the source of the quiet, constant humming that you noticed earlier. Could there be a way to repair this machine? Overturning on the floor behind the telescope, you notice a small metal box. The box is covered in strange markings that resemble the constellations on the star map. It's locked tight. Oh, locked box. Cool, 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 cool. Could there be some clue to the combination concealed in the star map. Okay, and this is okay. She's done. So let's see. So right off the bat, the locked box goes this constellation, then the man, then bird, then fox. So there's a little gear thing. I don't know what that's purpose is for. And the pipes, I think. So let's see. Green. Where do you guys go? Putting these together in all the spaces and trying to fill them, I guess that could work. Eh. Oh. Eh. One of my lights is dying. Where was I? Back to trying to connect these together. I need to move the stuff that's under them because it's starting to get me upset. The door and the bookcase need to be moved. It's going to cover this box. Throw them over there. Okay, so I feel like I have to try to put these together. Oh, maybe instead of doing that, we can... I'm flipping this like it would make any change. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just going to keep moving them about until I figure out the right combination. Okay. Maybe this goes here. Oh, God. Let me... Oh. Okay. Okay, got it. This one goes here. And then this goes here. Nope. This goes here. No, that makes a square. This goes here. Yes. Okay. Then here. Okay. So this one is green as a plus sign, and oh, we're locked box. Okay. So locked box means it's right here. And green is the plus sign. Where's plus sign? Plus sign. Found it. Okay, plus sign. Then, oh wait, these are slightly, you can see the slight outline of a color. So this one's going to be red, this one's green. I think this one might be blue. This one doesn't really have a color, so I'm assuming it's yellow. So I guess we'll do blue next because that is the one on top, or not, or well, should probably do red. So we'll do the fox. Okay, so we'll just throw that in the middle and then turn this so the fox is facing me. And then let's see. Fox is most likely going to be red, so that little tail monster. Here. This one guy looks like he goes this way. Red. here. Ooh. And then other blue goes here. And then, oh, there we go. Red there. And then this guy goes here. Perfect. So red is the three little dots. And it's already there. Okay, cool. And then, red, I feel like this one's blue. So we'll do yellow next, which is the little bird. So we'll spin this guy at 180. Oh, and I just spun this 180 as well. Where is the little locked box? Okay. Bird. So a triangle is in the tail bit. It's like this triangle. Wings we'll put here. So is that correct? Yes. Okay. Square goes here, and then this bop up, and that bop up. So yellow is a little circle. Circle with a dot. Here we go. Circle with dot, circle with dot. Okay. And then the last remaining thing is man. So we'll just flip this around a little bit. So man we're assuming is blue. Oh, this is his little head. That's so cute. I sound so enthused. Let's see. Small triangle is his feet. Small triangle is this foot. This is this man. This goes here? I don't feel like this goes here. Oh wait, we're looking for blue. So that means up, up. Nope. So let's go up and up. Okay, so this one is a this little rings Venn diagram. Okay, I got it. I don't think that's correct because uh, I don't think that's right. Um, so blue. Okay, wait, blue. I've done something wrong. So blue is the Venn diagram. So I accidentally moved the green one instead of the blue one, which is why there's a mistake. And the green one was that, and it was the plus sign, I believe, if I remember correctly. And it is, because they are matching. So that means this little locked box can be opened. Oh, I'm ripping it. I don't want to rip it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll just hold it. Okay. So let's open this on up. Looks like a little mechanism of blueprints. Oh gosh. There are triangles. Okay, no more triangles. I guess we'll just put the lockbox there. Okay. Let's see. Triangles, triangles, triangles. I guess we're done with this, so I'll put these over here. I don't know if I still need this though, so I'll leave it out for right now, even though it's kind of annoying. Blueprints, I see the wheel, not the wheel, the hinge, or the gear. So gear one, I've got pipes, I don't think that's in it, but we're looking for a little circle-y thing. I don't know what this is for. Okay. Scene 4, Broken Machine. You've managed to open the box, and your hard work is rewarded with some odd triangular pieces and the blueprints of a small mechanical device. All at once, you're shocked to hear soft, muffled voices rising and fading from amongst the clamor produced by the machine. They are somehow distant, as if being heard from across a great expanse. Some God, I can't read. Some power yet flows to this incredible device. Although it's plainly isn't working properly, the voices are strained and stretched. Despite your best effort, you can't make out what they're saying. You try adjusting the machine to no avail. There simply isn't enough power. Reassemble the parts may indeed be the only way to unravel the full extent of the vexing mystery. If only you had all the missing pieces. Okay, so it's saying I don't have all the missing pieces. The blueprint says, what am I looking for? Broken machine. Triangles. Oh, hello, friend. The filing cabinet. Okay. So there are different gear types here. Let's see. So this one looks like it matches up with that one. So that would mean this one would also go here because it matches up. So we want this one to go here potentially, or this one. Okay. No, this one does not because it doesn't fit that one. So this one does go here, and then what is this one? What are you doing? Oh gosh, I think I'm just peeling the backing off of this. I don't care. It fell off easily, so we'll throw it out. Stuck on my finger. Okay. So we'll put this one here, and then this goes here, and then this one goes here. Okay. Triangles. So this is blue. Blue is 3 dots. 3 dots, 3 dots. Where are the 3 dots? Found them? Okay. And then green is the rings. Okay, this one's red. Where's yellow? Yellow is the flagman. I know it's not actually a flagman, but that's what I think. So then red is yin yang. Yin yang yin. Found it. Okay, triangle, triangle. So I can open it now. Just move this off to the side. Okay. Go boop. Just put that there. I don't know. Put that here. Okay. So I can open this up now. Oh gosh, I've ripped it. I don't like I've ripped it again. Okay. I don't okay. Ripping. Okay, it's ripped. Okay, so I think I can get rid of this. A little star map. By that I just mean fold it up and put it to the side. Let's see what this one is. Yep, this is all empty. I threw a scene card. I was like, what did I throw again? Okay. Oh, I think this is the machine. This is the blueprinty thing. Okay. What I'm throwing. Okay. So, okay. A farewell note. You gained entry into the stout metal cabinet, where evidentially the astronomer kept some parts for his curious machine. Amongst the tools and parts you find a torn page with the following message, written hastily with an excited hand. I found her. After today I will no longer suffer in loneliness. At last I found the key to these other realms. Oh my gosh, is he trying to talk to his wife? I know not of the origins of these places, only that they are vast and wondrous. With careful adjustments to my machine, I have been able to peer into these realms, and to my great surprise and delight, I have found her, my Abigail, lost to me these past 3 years. She is alive and good health. She appears alive and in good health. How can this be? I don't know. But it matters not. She is alive and within my reach. I must find a way to join her, if only I can get more power safely into this machine. But how to control that level of power? I shall have to create a way to shut down the machine once I've passed through. Otherwise, the results could be catastrophic. I must continue my research. I must find a way. Okay. So let's look at these blueprints. So this goes here. Eh, okay. Okay, got it through. And this goes here. Ow. Stabbed my finger. That was hard. Am I going to start bleeding? There's a small mark on my finger. Okay. Beep. Okay, I got some pipes and bookshelf or books. So, okay. The pipes, I feel like go to the door potentially. No, they don't. Okay. So let's look at these bookshelves. But it looks like they probably create a door or like a hidden thingamabob. Let's see. Oh, I pulled one of the pipes. Okay, so this one kind of looks. Is there another one that looks like it? Nope. So we'll put that here. Here. Okay. This one looks like it goes here, but it kind of falls off the bookcase, so I don't know if it's supposed to be. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. Um, are they supposed to be all together? Yes. Okay, they are. So it's one after the other because it's crafting a door. Okay, I got it. Got it, got it, got it. So we'll put that there. Okay. And this is a bookshelf. That's this one. Red is the, oh, red rings are already on it. Yellow is a full dot. Okay, got it. Here. Green is the plus sign. Here. And then blue is the little flag man. So I got it. And it's that means I can open this baby on up. Oh, I ripped it. Okay. And then we'll pull this out. Get everything. Got everything. We'll put the bookcase down here. I like how I may need my notebook, but I haven't needed it yet. Oh god. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just scared a cat. Okay, scene card. Ooh, I see the reason for the pipes. Oh, it's the Abigail. So I think is this the wheel with, yes, okay. So, wait, green. 1866. 1866. 1866 is the green circle. So let's do this. Oh my god. I hate this. Why? Okay, that didn't work. Oh, got it. Okay. Green, 66. Okay. How did... Oh my god. Okay. Green, 66. Oh my god. Okay, got it. Oh, okay. Green, 1866. So I'll put this down. Oh my god, there are marks on my hand. Steam card. Secret Steam panel. What's this? As you adjust several of the curious books, you hear a mechanical rumble, and a portion of the bookcase slides forward, revealing a riveted metal door. You open the door and discover a hidden steam panel. The astronomer went to great lengths to hide this panel, and rightly so. It appears to be the primary source of power for his entire creation. Steam intermittently gushes from several gaping holes in the pipework. Evidently, there are several lengths of pipes that must be replaced. Perhaps installing all the missing pipes would add the necessary power to the machine. Okay, put that down. So this probably goes in the middle. It wants me to connect the pipes. Okay, one, two. So one. Does this point at one? Do I have to make these all match up? So I guess we'll just slowly rotate it. And by slowly, I think this may be it. But potentially? Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Um, okay. I'm just gonna keep rotating this until it makes sense. And I feel like this is gonna, oh, no, okay. Does this one make sense? This one, is this it? Okay. Um, I think I'll just have to get this to connect once I figure the pipe works out. Okay, so let's start with one, because one is red. This one doesn't work. Nope, nope, that one works. Okay, so one goes beep, 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 beep. Okay, okay, and then to one, and the red dot is pointing to the X, not the X, the plus sign, which I guess can be considered an X in certain angles. Yellow. Um, let's see. Not that one. Okay. Not that one. What about this one? Nope. Nope. So I feel like this one is, wait, okay. Oh, that one works. Okay, so two, nope, two, here we are. Two is yin yang. Um, okay, yin yang is right here. And then three is green. Um, Oh, sorry. Let's see. Ooh, this one might work. Am I just using the same one over and over again? We'll see. Ooh, what about this one? No. Um, this kind of works. No. Uh, uh, um, no, because it's. Oh, wait. Okay. So maybe this one and this one. Perfect. Okay. So beep, 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 beep. Okay. And then we want this one to connect to 3, and there we are. That's to 3, and it's the cross. Or not the cross, the flag symbol. Yay. And then 4. Okay. Um, 4 looks like it is one of these. I don't feel like that one's correct. Um, this one. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Here. Okay. And then I feel like it's this one. Right here. So it's a black dot. Pipes, black dot. Not right. Mm-mm. I hate this because something's wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like the pipes are supposed to stay in. Maybe that's where my issue is. Um, yes. Okay. So the pipes are supposed to stay in. I wasn't supposed to wiggle them around. Um, but am I supposed to? Yeah, it makes sense to continue to wiggle the or move the gear in the middle because. Okay, so back to 1. 1. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay. So what 1 is actually a dot for the bullseye. So just slowly rotate this so that it's the bullseye. And now it's all good. So now we're all good. So the pipes we can open. So we'll just bring these all off to the side. And then open this thing up. I don't want to rip it. Oh, I didn't. And then we'll just hold that. Okay. So SIM card. Is that the only thing in here? Okay. It's only the SIM card and this SIM panel. Oh god, a lot of words. Operating the repaired machine. You hear the hiss of steam and the whirl of gears as the newly repaired machine spurs further to life. The flickering image of the astronomer slowly comes into focus, but by his side appears a familiar young woman. As the image sharpens, you see the astronomer speaking to you, the volume of his words slowly growing. You have done it well to repair my machine, friends, and I. You have done well to repair my machine, friends, and I commend you all. I assure you that I am well. Please do not worry after me. I reunited with my beloved Abigail, and am happier than I have any right to be. Take comfort in my happiness and leave me to it without further concern. In a panic, you explain your problem, that the machine continues to operate and indeed has gone out of control. You have become trapped in the observatory. The astronomer replies, my sincerest apologies for your predicament. I am quite sure, I can help you. The emergency release for the door is powered by the machine. Follow the blueprint, assemble these parts correctly. Once assembled, you must properly align this starting point on the viewer with the correct symbol of the gear. I cannot recall the symbol. It is disguised with a 4-point star on the door. Where's the door? Door. Okay. Um, it's disguised within a 4-point star on the door. This is a crucial piece of the combination. Once properly aligned, rotate the gear, and the combination will be revealed by the spinning disc. As you rise to action, he calls out urgently once more. Be warned, the machine is likely to overheat and explode. Flee as far as you can, for should the boiler burst, it surely will destroy the house, perhaps the entire town. Boo, that's scary. Okay. So let's see. I see. I don't know. Okay. A 4-point star? Well, I see one right here. Like beep 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 beep. Okay. Back to this machine. Is this the machine to the door? Um. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. So I see the 4-point star. Where's this thing again? Um. Okay, the ladybug. See the ladybug. But what? The door? Okay. Ladybug. Ladybug to. So green is ladybug, I think. Um, I guess we'll go to red. Red is um, green is ladybug. Okay, green is ladybug. Red is the Venn diagram. Okay, and green is ladybug. Yellow is 3 dots. So yellow is 3 dots. Okay, green is ladybug. I already know that, so I'll just put it back. Green is the ladybug, and blue is the lightning. Lightning, lightning, lightning. Wait, I found it over here. And that gives me, oh, I'm not on the right thing. Nothing. Wasn't one of them a Venn diagram? Green, or red is Venn diagram. Or not Venn diagram. Venn diagram, yeah. Yellow is 3 dots. Green is or ladybug. Blue is okay. So something is wrong. It's disguised within a 4-point thingamabob. Very possible. So the symbol in the middle, the star reader. Okay, so the star reader has to go on the moon. Okay, so let's put the star on the moon. And then red is the dot. And then yellow is the Venn diagram. Not Venn diagram. Yin yang. And then green is trees. Trees. And then blue is a baseball. Let's go to baseball. Where's baseball? Where's the baseball? Found the baseball. Okay. And it's over here. And now I can open it up. Okay. Okay. So I've opened the door. Did I open all of these? Yes. Okay, so I've opened all these envelopes, so I guess I'll just move them aside a little bit. Except for this. I need to keep this in view, because that's going to come of importance. Okay. So the control panel, this is a star. Option B. Oh god. I don't like this. The panic of a decision that I have to make. Opening the door. Once again, you hear the sound of the machinery engaging, though this time, miraculously, the sound heralds your escape. The heavy door screeches as it gives way. You're free. Now you face a decision. Option A, will you oh gosh. Okay. Option A, will you take your hard-won freedom and escape the town in time to warn or escape the room in time to warn your town to evacuate? Or option B, will you stay and attempt to solve the final riddle, relieving the mounting pressure in the machine in order to save your town from destruction? Oh, I feel like I want to do option B. Because why would I want to give up? Option B. Okay. Option B. Outside the room, you spy an odd panel outside or opposite the exit stair. You had not noticed it as you entered the room, having been so preoccupied with the trail of steam pipes. Perhaps it controls the boiler. Bravely, you decide to try to relieve the boiler before it can destroy your town. From the increasing volume of the machine. You estimate you have perhaps 30 minutes. Reset your timer for 30 minutes and restart it. Okay. I will start the timer. Where's option C? Is it on the thing that I threw away? One moment, let me go grab that. It was not. This is not option C. This is just if the timer runs out before I can escape the room or reset the boiler, I guess. So I'll put this over here. Let me just set a timer for 30 minutes. Got that ready. You find the mounting pressure inside the machine is quickly becoming too great. The image of the astronomer is now distorted. As though you are viewing a reflection of him off the surface of a rushing stream. He is trying frantically to communicate with you, and suddenly you realize what he is pointing towards, the control panel. Four large colorful buttons on the panel would seem to indicate the familiar pattern of four colored symbols. You have no idea what those symbols might be, The astronomer must have hidden clues for the remaining symbols amongst the items left in uh, sorry, amongst the items left in the observatory. The astronomer's panicked voice comes through, but only in fragments. His words uh, are barely audible over the squealing stream or steam. The arrow blank pointing at blank symbol. Okay. Um, these few words are all you can discern before the astronomer's image distorts completely. Pursuing this clue, what you see or what where have you seen an arrow? Were there any odd markings or clues that you may have missed? You must find all four symbols before it's too late. Okay, let me start the timer now. That has been started. So, my only thought is that it has to do with the scene card 2 because that didn't work for the one that I wanted it to. So where is 18 which one are you? 1866 is Ladybug. I want the ladybugs to be here. So let's go to red and see if this works. And if it doesn't, we'll cry a little bit on the inside. Also, what is the crown from? Let's start the timer back up now that I got the battery situation sorted. So the only thing I think of is green ladybug. Let me resume. And then the red is the Venn diagram. So let's go to the star. And if this isn't right, then I cry. Then I don't know what is right. Okay. Venn diagram. 3 dots. Lightning. Green is ladybug. I feel like this makes sense because then again, the picture, and then blue is lightning. Blue is lightning. Blue is lightning. Blue is lightning. Okay, so nothing popped up. So now what I'm thinking is green is ladybug. Yellow is going to be the flag man. Wait, was I on the right one? One moment. One moment. Now I'm worried I wasn't on the right one. Ladybug. Lightning. Okay, so this really isn't anything, right? That is a diagram. Okay. So, back to my thought process. Yellow is going to be this. Green will be ladybug. That remains the same. Is there any other random symbols that just kind of exist? Green is broken. Okay, arrow is pointing at... The arrow is pointing at the 60. Okay, so there are multiple arrows. The arrow in the... I hate this. Okay. Okay. The arrow is pointing at the symbol. The arrow is pointing at the symbol. The arrow is pointing at the symbol. Is it just star for all? There's no star. Okay, the arrow is pointing at the symbol. The arrow is pointing at the symbol. The arrow is pointing at the symbol. Okay. The arrow is pointing at the symbol. Is it the outer symbol? So this thing is blue. So blue is lightning? Or is it plus? Okay, it's lightning or plus. But I have to find the red. So red is here. This arrow is pointing down. It's pointing to baseball? No. Pointing to nothing. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, so I think I found this. I've been throwing things. Oh, I'm just throwing trash. Okay. An arrow is pointing at the symbol. Nothing here. Red moon. Okay, got it. Okay. Red is going to be the moon and the star. Haha, I win. So I got the stars, and it's been 5 minutes. Crazy. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Cool. Happy ending. Upon entering the last symbol into the controls panel, you are elated to hear the machine begin to slow. As the image of the astronomer becomes clearer, you hear him again. Well done, my friends. I'm in your debt and so very grateful to you. As the image begins to slowly fade, you notice an adorable toddler waddling clumsily into view, and Abigail lifts him from the ground just as he starts to lose his footing. The couple laughs, admiring the child, before looking again at you. As you can see, we are both very happy. We bid you farewell and Godspeed. The image goes dark and dissolves as the machine gives up its final gasp of steam. Well done. You've saved the town and discovered what has become of the astronomer. Congratulations, you've escaped the room. Okay. So I finished this 30-minute scenario in 7 minutes or 5 minutes, but mostly because a good portion of the 7 minutes was me reading. So that was fun. I actually enjoyed this one. Oh, everything explodes in all the other options. Explosion. Okay, so I win. If the timer runs out before you escape, open. What's this? I just like reading all the options because I want to know what happens. And I don't like not knowing. So this was easier than I expected since it said that it would take me about 90 minutes. It took me about an hour. Or a little over an hour, like an hour and 5 minutes. Which I think a majority of that time was me reading, because reading out loud is not my favorite thing to do. I really enjoyed this one, even though I expected it to be harder. So, yeah, I guess I'm all done. And now it's just time to clean everything up. Okay.